I was asked to describe some of the punishments that some of the monks went through, some of the people, the ideas that came to mind. That as you are raised to obey and not question, and you use your analytical mind in its groove, in its area where it's allowed, and then you are very skilled at not using it where it's not allowed. And these things are done in obedience and submission. Those kinds of things typically are not rewarded in this world. And you will receive your punishment in this world at some point if you hold that course. And a lot of people did so, with or without being told so. And then there's another final exam on the other side, and he's like, well, if I had known that was the case, I would have acted up. And then, well, I've been reading about alternating through, alternating in the sense of, I can't really relate to the specific consequences, but specific context in which I read it. But in the Abhisamaya Lamkara commentary I'm reading. But the idea of not getting fixated on a state of mind and not getting fixated on a state of being and moving through, that the Buddhas can move through in each state of mind in an instant, and the rest of us, best we can attain to is maybe in 2 instances. And for most of us, our cycle is a little slower than that. Resting in a state like that, you start hopscotching, and even then your punishments and your rewards catch you, but it's on a different cycle. For most people, they go through the general process, which means that they are successful for a time. Good things happen to bad people, bad things happen to good people, and then they have their chance as to whether they've accepted that as their new foundation for the next move or not, or whether they want to file an appeal or not. And this is said in various different ways in various different traditions. But in most cases where people are using a lot of merit, they are using it up without adding to it, and people don't think about generating merit except for when they're being punished.